I would like to say, Patrick Hope, thank you for being here. Lauren, if you want to come on up here. Anyone that knew Father Creedon probably has some
And
Father
Vince
Creedon
Keene,
stories.
a dear friend of
please.
Ken. Yeah.
And Eamon McEvely, his other very
Okay,
close friend.
three.
Probably all have Gerry Creedon stories, and of course I do. He saved me as being in the Catholic faith. When I came up here, we were members of St. Thomas More, where I always felt like I was criticized on the things that I disagree with the Catholic Church on. And then I went to St. Charles, and really became attracted to Gerry Creedon and the impact that he had on his social justice ministry, and reminded me of the things that I care most about in my Catholic faith is taking care of the sick and housing the homeless and really helping people. And he really had just a wonderful ministry. The interesting thing that I learned throughout this process of putting this bill in is a lot of delegates would come to me and some senators and say, why'd you put that in? I mean, he was the pastor of priest of my parish. And that's the interesting thing is that when he had different parishes, he had such an impact. It was like he was there for 30 or 40 years. And he was only there for a short amount of time. And so he was part of St. Charles, but I know he was a part of other different parishes too. And so, on behalf of the General Assembly, we wanted to present this resolution to you in his memory and his honor. And so just thank you for sharing him with our community. He had such a wonderful impact, and I thank you for that. So I'm not going to read all of it, but I did want to present this to you on behalf of the legislature. Thank you so much.
Lauren, you want to say a few words?
John
On behalf of the family, I just wanted to say thank you very much to everybody who was involved with this, and particularly to Delegate Hope, who was the patron, and to everybody who joined him in doing this. I know that Gerry would have been very proud of this honour. And I also would just like to say that he, while I'm here, he would have been celebrating his 50th anniversary as a priest in June, so he just missed it. So we will be having, on the 16th of June, which would be his Golden Jubilee, we will be having a Mass in Good Shepherd Church in Mount Vernon at 5 o'clock that evening, with a little reception afterwards. And so if anybody wants to join us, we'd be more than happy to see you. And as well as that, Catholics for Housing, which is one of the groups that he founded, is having a race or a walk that morning, whichever you're able to do, a 5-kilometre thing in Bull Run Park, and I have some flyers there which I'll put out at the front desk. So again, thank you very much on behalf of the family, very much appreciated.
Thank you, Lauren, and this has been a very difficult year for you, within 2 months to lose your husband and your brother-in-law. And Vince Keene, a 54-year friend of Gerry, and it would take me 54 years to tell you all the stories about it. Thank you, Delegate Hope. But I do want to say two things. Gerry went out and had a meeting with Bob Marshall. Anybody know Bob Marshall here? And he came away from the meeting saying, I think I've got him on our side. I think it had to do with the Muslim mosque that was being built somewhere in Fairfax. And Gerry was blessed to be his last assignment in Prince William County with Corey Stewart as his delegate, part of the board there. So Gerry is definitely in heaven, having to put up with those two. Excuse me for any Republicans here. Thank you.
I can remember how to put this back on. Delegate Hope, we'd like to take a minute to also